Welcome back, dear friends. I'm so grateful to have you here once again, joining this space where we take time to reflect, grow, and reconnect with what truly matters in life. Whether you've been with us for a while or this is your first time tuning in, welcome to a place of wisdom, peace, and deep human insight. Today's video touches on something we've all experienced: being hurt, misunderstood, or even attacked by others. But the focus today is not on pain, it's on how we respond. Specifically, what should we do when someone offends or hurts us, especially as we get older? Is there a wiser, more powerful way to deal with it? The answer lies in 3 simple but profound phrases that can change everything. This topic is especially meaningful for those who are in or past their 50s. By this stage of life, we've lived through enough joys and heartaches to understand that not all battles are worth fighting, not every insult needs a response, and not every wound needs to be worn. So instead of reacting with anger or bitterness, how do we protect our peace, our dignity, and our strength? Let's talk about the first phrase, I understand. For now, this might seem counterintuitive. What should we say to "I understand" when someone has wronged us? Doesn't that let them off the hook? Doesn't that make us weak? But let's look deeper. Saying "I understand" doesn't mean you approve of what they did. It means you see beyond it. It means you recognize that most people act out of their own pain, confusion, or fear. When someone lashes out, it's often because they don't know how to cope with their own emotions. When someone betrays you, it may be because they never learned how to be loyal, not to you, not even to themselves. Understanding is not about excusing. It's about seeing clearly. And once you see clearly, you no longer take things personally. You realize, this wasn't really about me, this was about them. And that realization frees you. You stop replaying the insult in your mind. You stop trying to prove your worth. You stop needing them to change in order for you to heal. You've already started healing. The second phrase is, I release it. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It corrodes your peace. It clouds your joy. It tightens your heart. But when you say, I release it, you are not letting them win, you are letting yourself win. You are choosing peace over pride, freedom over fury, healing over hurting. Releasing doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means choosing to no longer carry it. There's a story of an old monk and a younger monk walking along a road. They come across a woman who cannot cross a muddy stream. The older monk picks her up and carries her across. Later, the younger monk asks, "Why did you do that? We are not supposed to touch women." The older monk replies, "I left her at the stream. Why are you still carrying her?" That story reminds us many of us are still carrying insults, betrayals, arguments from years ago. We carry them in our shoulders, our hearts, our sleep. But life becomes lighter when we put them down. Say to yourself, I release it. Say it again and again, until your breath flows easier, until your heart stops clenching, until you feel space where the wound once lived. And finally, the third phrase, I rise. This is where power returns. This is where you stop being a victim of circumstances and start reclaiming your story. I rise means you no longer let someone else's behavior define your identity. It means you refuse to let the past dictate your future. It means you look at the wound, what it taught you, and then rise above it, not in arrogance, but in quiet strength. You've already cried, you've already hurt. Now, you choose to grow, to live, to love, to laugh again. And rising doesn't mean you don't feel the pain. It means the pain doesn't keep you down. There's a strength that only comes after you've been broken and rebuilt. There's a beauty that only shines after the storm has passed. There's a confidence that only comes when you've survived what tried to destroy you. And once you rise, no one can take that from you. These 3 phrases, understand, I release it, and I rised, are not just words, they are a way of life, a philosophy, a practice. They allow you to move through the world with dignity, to face conflict with grace, to carry your history without being burdened by it. Especially after 50, this becomes even more important. Because by now, you've likely seen enough to know what matters. You've wasted enough energy on people who never apologized, on fights that left you empty, on pain that was never yours to carry. And now, you're ready to live lighter, deeper, freer. You're ready to stop being reactive and start being intentional. You're ready to stop defending yourself and start defining yourself. You're ready to stop shrinking to fit others' expectations and start expanding into your truest self. This is the gift of age. Not wrinkles, not aches, but wisdom. The kind of wisdom that lets you look someone in the eye and say, "You may have hurt me, but I'm not staying there." The kind of wisdom that lets you walk away not in defeat, but in clarity. The kind of wisdom that lets you smile, not because life is perfect, but because you've learned to be at peace with its imperfection. So to everyone watching, next time someone offends you, tries to humiliate you, or causes you pain, pause, breathe. Remember these 3 phrases. Say them inwardly. Say them as a prayer. Say them as a promise to yourself. I understand. I release it. I rise, and then move forward. Not because they deserve it, but because you do. Thank you so much for watching this video. If these words spoke to your heart, or if you've ever walked through hurt and found your way to healing, please share your story in the comments. You never know who you might inspire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need a little light today. Until next time, may your heart be strong, your soul be soft, and your journey be filled with grace.